Gamers around the flat universe, my name is KK and today we are completing the Elite Lych. This week is not the easiest one, but we can manage it just fine. So let's begin, but first smash like and subscribe right now, and if you already subscribed, smash the bell notifications so that you don't miss our amazing uploads. And now, we begin with the free Dart Monkey and into Benjamin. After that we go straight into 200 farm and follow it up with 000 tag shooter. In this run, I'd say it is pretty important for you to use level 3 ability of Ben, and you wanna be using it very efficiently. I laid the blueprint of how to use the ability for you in this video, so if you just simply replicate all ability timings that I used in this video, you will be just fine, and as simple as that. If you don't use it, you will not be able to greet enough. So for example, if you don't want to sweat, if you don't want to do it like clean game, you can just drop 1 or 2 cash drops in the very beginning and it will save you a skill issue, let's call it this way. Alright, just as I told you, in 000 tech shooter after 200 farm. This time also I wanna mention that the run that I'm showing to you is the masterclass. This is like almost the best way you can do this, and this is what you wanna go strive for, but you don't have to copy all of my timings and like good execution at once to complete this boss. I will just let you know what is more important, what is less important, and we will figure it out just fine. Even if you're a casual player, you will be able to complete this boss. So, next step will be to place 1 more free Dart Monkey, but only after you place 2 more farms. It is important. This Dart Monkey will save you so many lives because with our defenses, yeah, I intentionally placed them that way so that we will be leaking some, but the Dart Monkey will clean up, and it is all for the cost efficiency. We need a very cheap defenses, and we wanna greet as hard as possible. And this time you will see I greeted a lot. This is one of the best early game attempts that they had in a while. So the way we approach this, we have 1 more 000 dart, and after we place 4 200s, we place 1 wizard. Repeat the spot. Do not upgrade it to wall of fire just yet. On round 20 through 23, you use the ability of Ben just to kill more balloons in the very beginning of the round, and you keep on placing the 200s. With 6 200s, worst case scenario with 5 200s, you upgrade the wall of fire, and next step you keep on placing more and more of these magnificent farms. After you have 7 or 8 200s, you don't place more farms, you place the engineer in the very beginning and you upgrade the balloon trap. Now the next objective, you place more farms up to a total of roughly 12 200s, and you keep collecting the balloon trap. Remember, you must collect it in time. It is extremely profitable. Like, not just profitable, it is extremely good money. The balloon trap alone will make you more money than 5 farms, and it is ridiculous. And in the early game, balloon trap, like, it's a staple. You will see the difference. Usually like the last few weeks we were not able to use the balloon trap because of the specifics that Ninja Kiwi implemented in the bosses, but this week we are able to do this, and it's so good. Look, so I have 8 203s, I have 2 200s, I have the balloon trap, and I have plenty of money for defenses. We sell 6 of our 230s, we place the tag zone, we place 1 more overdrive, and on the remainder of our money we also place the embrittlement 420. The village that I have there is 320. Very important, just make sure you over defend on the first few tiers. Just repeat what I'm doing, because even though it might seem that this is not even close, Hedge is a tricky map. You need to kill the boss by this certain point, because if you don't, you will suffer. So just make sure you do all the steps that I do in the same time or earlier. Alright, next step, I sold the tag zone, I placed the rubber to gold to boost the Bloom Trap income, and I upgraded 2 BRFs. The way you do this, once you have 14,000 bucks, you sell one of your marketplaces and you upgrade the BRF 420 instead, and you replace it later on with more 420s. Now, next step, we wanna save up many BRFs while still collecting the Bloom Trap. There is 2 ways on how you can approach the Bloom Trapping in BTD6, in bosses specifically. First one is 2 Bloom Traps, second one is the greedy version that I'm doing right now. I have only 1 Bloom Trap, even though 2 Bloom Traps are economically more viable. I decided to try out the 1 Bloom Trap and it's worked just fine. The difference is that on this map you can't really have a good spot for 2 traps, so I just went with 1. Next step, after you get 6 BRFs, you get the 204 farm and you will sell it to afford the defenses on this guy. So as you can see, this one is I just decided to keep this in the video. Do not place the mat in this spot. It's garbage, because as you can see, it will hit the hedge and only deal half of the damage. So instead, place the rocket storm in the spot that I placed right now. It is pretty darn important, since you won't be able to target the boss otherwise. Alright, so next step. We are getting more and more farms. We need 7 BRFs. With 7 BRFs, you get the engineer, and once you have 35k, you upgrade the Monkey-Opolis. The latest round you wanna get this Opolis is round 67, 68. I got it on 65. So don't go later than this, because you will need this money. On this map, we don't have very good Opolis, but we have this like mid-size Opolis, and it's just fine. Next step, we upgrade tier 5 520 farm, and we keep overclocking it. And we remember, overclocking it is very important. It gives you 80% more cash, so it's ridiculously good. All right, and next step, I place 5 BRFs into the how it's called, the farmer. Yes, I place the farmer just to collect the monies from that. If you wanna like the most optimized setup, you wanna place more 420 farms, but right now don't place more 420s, just because we will be selling a crap ton of farms, since we are affording Dart Paragon for the tier 3. So what you do instead, you have your corner with BRFs, and all the rest will be the 0 to 4, and do not upgrade tier 5s yet. With these 0 to 4s, you place them as many as you can. Do it until round 78. After round 78, don't. And on round 80, we will sell almost all of our red farms and upgrade the Dart Paragon. As you can see, I already prepared 2 Crossbow Masters, 1 Ultra Juggernaut, and 1 Plasma Monkey Fan Club. You might wanna do the debuffing with the ice, but it's not necessary. Now, we wait for 1 round or something to collect some more money from our farms, and now you sell until you have 350,000 bucks, and you get, I also got the Super Brutal, but Super Brutal is unnecessary. Also, don't forget to get the tag zone in the beginning to clean up the chained blimps. Alright, next step, we get more 0 to 4s. If you wanna do like the best optimization, you will want to have BRFs on all the map right now. But since I'm a bit lazy, I don't wanna collect the stupid crates all the time. Bloom Trap is more annoying enough to collect all the time. So this is why I placed 0 to 4s. If you are just as lazy as me, just place 0 to 4s and you will be chilling. Now, we are preparing to make the good Dart Paragon. As you can see, I sold Dart Paragon as soon as we killed tier 3, and now we are gonna make degree 41. Alright. How do you get degree 40 Dart Paragon? You get tier 5s, and then you get 30 3040 Dart Monkeys. This is the sweet spot, and you need some pops, generally speaking. So just place your tier 5s in the beginning and you will be chilling. Great. I also placed the tier 5s of the other towers that will be Paragon, so boomerangs, and I'm gonna soon place the Ninja Pops farming setup. It is important because Ninja Paragon will help us out a lot. Great. Now, with Ninja, on this map, you can buff Ninja up to 20 times. Generally speaking, you cannot, but Hedge is pretty large map, so it allows us to do this. Now, next step, you get the Dart Paragon. Sadly, my Dart Paragon was disgusting degree 39. I don't know why. Maybe it had too few pops, but I think I did all the conditions right, but one level off. Very annoying. Also, do not place the sniper in the spot I had in the bottom. You wanna place sniper inside the second hedge, so right beside the ice tower that I have right now, tier 5. Next step, we get 20 ninjas, we get the perma brew and the homeland, and we start overclocking the Grandmaster Ninja during the rounds 100 through 120. Your purpose is to have 2 million pops on GM. This is important because it will make degree 40 plus Paragon. You heard me. So at this stage we're just overclocking the Paragon, we are preparing, and the next important part will be the tier 5, because tier 5 is nasty. I think most people will be able to do tier 1 through 4, but tier 5 Elite Lych this week is one of the harder ones. How do you approach it? You get degree 40 plus Ninja Paragon. How do you do this? You get 20 Shinobis or the Sabotages just for them to cost more. You keep overclocking the Ninja with the Permabrew and the Homeland, but remember, sell Permabrew and sell Homeland before Lych appears. And you don't overclock while Lych is active. It's all done in between the Liches just to get more pops. So I got degree 48 Ninja Paragon. And yeah, next step, since we won't be able to get 2 million pops on Boomerang, don't focus on it too much. Just get a few boomerangs, tier 4, I would say like 10 to 15. And next step is important. We create the support True Sun God. So it's 0.05 farm, sacrifice to temple and god respectively. Next step, you place a crap ton of 140 farms. Oh, sorry, not farms, spike factories. And these spike factories will do a crap ton of damage to the boss. So remember, it is important. I also placed the Avatar of Wrath. And, well, at this stage, it's a bit of overkill. But what's important is these spike factories. And place your sniper inside the hatch. It's also very important. These spike factories together with glue will deal massive damage. I would say they dealt at least 1/3 of the whole damage, like of 24 million, to this boss. Because the spike factory is the best non-Paragon damage dealer to the boss. For example, if you got the Vengeful True Sun God, which we had money for, it would deal like not even half of what spike factories do. So yeah, I got 45 spike factories. If you get 30 plus, you will be good, trust me. Next step, you just keep getting the 240 glues and use them because they debuff the boss and it allows to the spike factories to deal more damage to the Lych. Just get like as many as you can. I think I got 6 or 7 at the end. And as soon as you have your abilities of Spike Factory off cooldown, you just unleash all of it at once and you deal massive damage. Also, when the the Lych gets to the Dart Paragon also deals a crap ton of damage. Yep, and this is the boss. Was it hard? Not really, but it's a bit micro-intensive. Alright, smash like or dislike, depending what you think about this video. Tell me in the comments, how do you feel about this week? Was it easier than the last one or not? And see you in the next one!